Hello, Taurus. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your April, May, June 2017 mini money readings. Let's take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you. Gosh, I've spoken to quite a few Taurus this month, and they've said they've had some difficulties with finances. So let's see what's coming up for you. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, please stop by my website at www.soulstarbliss.com and we'll see about getting you an appointment. Let's take a look here. Oh goodness, come on. Here we go. Oh, please also remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. I keep getting those wonderful comments from you telling me that a lot of you are connecting with more than just one. So I appreciate those comments. Let's take a look here. Looks like there's going to be a change for a lot of you. It says you're going to, I don't know what you're changing, but the change is going to be very quickly. There's going to be a flow, like not a continual flow, but I don't know how to say it. It says like there won't be stop and starts in your incomes. It starts, it stops, it starts, it stops. It'll be more like an even flow. So I don't know if that means you have changed your spending habits or you've changed your work habits, but it looks like for a lot of you there's going to be just a nice, maybe the paycheck comes every Friday, or maybe your business has grown to a point where the money will be there every week rather than once a month or something similar to that. So it says whatever you've been working on you've done really well, and it says that's going to change rather quickly for you. It says some of you are thinking about moving. Okay, I'm not sure if that has to do with a job or you're wanting to relocate or something like that. It says, but though because of a relocation or moving, there will be more money for you. And this could be a real good thing for those of you that are wondering if you should change jobs. It might be maybe not even just about money. It might even be the relocation where you want to go, or you're finding that it has a better benefit package or something like that. So I just feel some of you will be moving, and this will improve your finances. It says, oh, I've got it. It says so many of you have got the ha-ha moment, or, I've got it. I get how this works now. It says we're going to spend on what we have, not what we don't. We're not going to spend tomorrow's money until tomorrow gets here. And that's really a good thing. It doesn't always work out that way for everybody, but it says that there's going to be a change in the way of, no feast and famine. It's going to be more of a steady type of income for a lot of you. It says those of you that are single are now feeling like, gosh, I really need to start saving for something. Or putting money away or changing something about it. Maybe you're, you're even young and thinking about your retirement. But it says whatever you're thinking about, it's a good thing. It says there's going to be changes in the way you handle money for the better. It's like lessons learned or inspiration has set in. And this too is a really good thing. It says I have the abundance card here for a lot of you. And a lot of you have been waiting for it. So just treat it with respect. Just treat it with respect. Let's take a look here. It says those of you that are in a partnership, make sure you're both on the same page about money. It's not that hard. You just need to sit down and talk about it and decide where the money is going to go. One person shouldn't have to be, stuck with the finances all the time. It should be like a group effort or, partnership effort, something like that. Even in business, it says that, it needs to be more than one person making the money decisions, because sometimes, 3 or 4 views, even 2 different views can make things a lot clearer for people. It says now whatever you've been waiting for, now is the time to do it. Springtime, the next 3 months for you is going to be it's going to be what you've learned you're going to put into practice, and this is really a good thing. It says victory is going to be yours. It says don't focus on lack of. Whatever we fear most, that's exactly what we're going to attract to ourselves. So it says, if you're worried about not having enough money, focus on there being enough money there. Or, I know it's easy for me to say, I'm not the one that doesn't have my rent money today, or your neighbor's not, or whatever. So it just says, try to change the way you're looking at things, and certainly things will change. Because I do know whatever we fear most certainly will come right up to our face and show itself to us. It says Spirit's going to help you. What you've asked for, get ready. And then, ask for it, then get out of the way and let it happen. But I see a victory card here for you. And this is a hard-fought victory. It says you're really, whatever lesson you've learned here about money, those of you that this touches, you got it. You're not going to repeat some of the things. What you asked for is on the way. It says I only have this much money now, but there's money to continue behind it. It says some of you have changed or thinking about changing your what you do for a living. Okay, it says you're thinking about going back to school, or maybe you're thinking about totally changing jobs. Do what makes you happy. I know everyone needs X amount of money to live, But it says those of you that, some of you are thinking about going back to school, and yes, it would cut back on your finances right now, but it would bring more money in the long run. And it says you have to listen to yourself. Those of you that are in a partnership, discuss it with your partner. If it's something you really want to do, don't wake up in 10 years and say, God, I wish I would have. Because, that isn't going to help you at that time. It says you have the Nine of Cups here, so you get a wish. It says what you wish for, you're going to get. And I'm just saying, if you ask for things, you have to be able to put into practice what you're asking. If you're asking for a new job, you need to be looking for one. If you're asking for money, more money, see how you're spending what you already have or what you're doing with it. And you're going to really have some real eye-opening things here. Those of you that are in a relationship, make sure that you discuss how this is going to go about for you. And you're going to be quite happy with the results. Okay, let's see what's coming up for the rest of the month. Rest of the month, some of you are really worried about making ends meet this month. It seems like you really could use some counsel. And counsel can be talking to a friend or a partner. It just says that you're going to make a plan and then you're going to stick to the plan. It says what agreement you come to, you certainly can do this. And again, it says there's been sadness, like specifically this month regarding money, but that's going to change. Something's going to be better because of what you're doing. You're doing something about it. It says maybe in May, that's April. Now we're going to go to May. In May, it says, oh gosh, I don't know what I should be doing here. It seems like I'm just stuck and I don't know what to do. Very quickly, something's going to change for you. Okay, and it has to do with what you're thinking about. Okay, so it says if you focus on what you need, what you want, that kind of stuff, it's going to be a good thing for you. And if you're focusing on lack of, gosh, that could certainly come back. So it says the changes you've learned about and are putting into practice in April, if you continue with that with May, it's going to be very good for you. It says in June, it says there's going to be a lot to talk about in a good way. It says, you might have had to hold on to things a little tight. They were a little squeaky. Things just didn't seem to flow just right. Maybe you need a new house, a new car, or something. It says by May, you'll have your answers to things like that. You'll be shown what to do. I'm not saying you're going to be able to put enough, well, I shouldn't say that. Some of you could. It says, I'm not saying that you're going to say, okay, this month by May, I'm going to have the money, or the June, I'm going to have money to buy a new car or a new house. You could have. I'm just saying, but you're going to have something's going to change where you get how that works, how you understand by if I put in $10 or $50 or whatever I can put away makes a big difference tomorrow. So I hope that helps you. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Thank you so much, Taurus, for dropping in, and we'll see you again real soon.